this is what it looks like before we've done any of the transformations. And this is how insane it looks after we've done all of the transformations. Hopefully the transformation looks really good. I think it's going to come out pretty solid. I'm so gassed to do it. But before we do any of the transformations, let's do a little quick tour of what my room currently looks like now. So as you walk in, straight away on your left, you've got all of the posters of all like different artists and stuff like that I've got on the wall. And then we head over, oh, the mirror as well. Can't forget about the mirror because this is changing. I'm so gassed for this to change. And then we've got my bin with the pug doorstop, large up the pug doorstop. But then we go over to my current setup, which I think is pretty solid at the moment. We've got my little panel light that I use for the gaming videos, my webcam that I use for the gaming videos. We've got some incense sticks. We've got my speakers from my old computer. Do you know the ones with the massive backs? Used to have it with them. We've got my new keyboard, which is literally one of the best purchases I've ever made. It's one of them like mechanical ones from Razer, and it does this little like ripple effect. I think this is so cool. Then we've got my mouse, and then we've got the button to control the LEDs that are behind, and a little bit of cable management going on over there. But what's this on the computer? Ah, it's my YouTube channel. If that button's still red in your screen, you're gonna be missing out so big. Like, you'd be crazy not to click it, to be honest. Quite frankly, that's what I think. But then we've got the final resting place for my Xbox, which is very sad. If you could subscribe so I could buy a new Xbox, that would be pretty cool as well. Then we've got my gaming chair. I've got one of the basic GT Omega racing ones. It's got a little crack on the seat, which I'm so gutted about, but I've had it for 4 years, so you can't really complain too much. It served me very well. But then we've just got my bed, which nothing's really going to change about this, to be honest. And then we've got the only part of the room that's really going to stay pretty much exactly the same. We've just got all like my favorite shoes all on this little rack, and then we've just got this little like setup, a little IKEA light. We've got some records there, some candles, my belt, some drinks, some books, and there's not too much going on in the bottom shelf. By the way, that light wouldn't normally be there. That is literally just there because of the video light. I want it to be well lit for you. We've got some blue, like navy blue curtains, which are probably gonna end up getting some black ones when we do it. And then we've got this top will probably stay, like this little like setup here will stay, but the drawers aren't gonna stay. I'll probably keep my bag hung up there. And then we've got the last thing in my room, my wardrobe with my shoes on top. Kinda gutted I'm gonna be losing that because I really like the way that looks, but this wardrobe is gonna be going as well. But let's actually get into removing everything from the room so we can start painting all of these walls that are blue, white.
But getting into day one of the painting journey, we'd finally taken everything out of the room. I cannot explain to you how much of a stress that was. I'd also filled in all of the little holes that I had in my wall, and as well done a little bit of basic masking taping. But getting into day two, we'd actually started doing the painting. Like, I think this will look so crazy when it was like this. There was so much mess on the floor as well. Like, it was so much stress. But the mess was kind of worth it because it meant we didn't get any paint on the carpet. Well, it stopped the majority of the paint at least. But this is what it looked like at the end of day two, once we'd finally cleaned up, taken out all the masking taping, all the newspaper, all of the plastic film that was on the floor, done a little bit of hoovering, and as well done a little bit of touch up because we did miss a couple of little places on the skirting boards, but it really wasn't the end of the world at all. But getting into day three, it was literally just me building my desk and building my complete new setup. I went through so much stress with that, but if you want to see the completed video, it'll be the top link in the description. Pretty much just me stressing for 9 minutes, trying to figure everything out, running into technical issues and running into building issues. Like, it was just a whole load of stress for 9 minutes.
But we are now in my completed room. It is such a madness in here. Like, it has changed so much, but let's get into actually showing you around and show you what is actually different. We start off with not too much changing. Literally, we've just got exactly the same photos on the wall. Apart from now, they've been moved around a little bit. I think Snoop's the only one that's actually stayed in the same place. Everyone else has moved. We've also got Scrim and Ruby the Cherry from Suicide Boys now on the wall, and as well we've added Biggie to the wall. I can't remember who we swapped out for them though. And you remember all my shoes that I had on top of my wardrobe? They are now nicely tucked away in this cupboard. That cupboard is such a blessing for those shoe boxes. But then we get into one of the things that I actually like the most about this room, which is the mirror, which you can see me in. I cannot explain to you how long I've actually wanted this full length mirror for. It is way too long. Quick little outfit check though. Outfit is kind of slacking, little cargos, got the inter top, nice little Nike Air hoodie as well. Just going for the little chill casual vibes. But then we get into my new wardrobe, or can you really even call it a wardrobe? It is literally just a clothes rail, but I really like this clothes rail look. Like, it's really one of my favorite things about this room. We've got my KFC hat on the side, which if you know about the TikToks, you would have been seeing a lot of this recently. Then we've also got a clock that I got from IKEA. I really like this clock. It's just a nice little like wall filler. I really like the way this is looking. And then we've got my shoes as well, which I had on top of my wardrobe, all down here. I think this is like the perfect place for them, really. I was considering getting a little like doormat for them as well. I think that would look quite cool, but I don't know what doormat to get. I was also thinking as well about extending all of these photos and going further up, but I don't know if I do that, if it will make the room look cluttered. I'm really not too sure. Once again, large up me. But then we just got all of our cables. We've got the bin that we had before. We've now sadly got rid of the pug doorstop. It was a very sad day when that went. But then we've just got my setup that I mentioned, and as you can see, here is the setup video, which is on my channel, which I think you should go and check out once this video is done. But just to go through the setup quickly, we've just got the little dual monitor setup going on. We've got the boom arm, we've got my incense stick still, and as well I found this gemstone when I was moving everything in my room. I think it's meant to be something to do with love or something like that, not really too sure. I think it fitted quite well with a little incense aesthetic. Then we've still got my chair, we've still got the keyboard, we've got rid of the speakers as well that I had. But literally everything else has stayed the same, but we've added this computer screen. That is literally all we've really changed, and as well we've changed the desk. But I'm not going to go too much into that. You got to go watch the video. But then we get into one of the only things in my room that really hasn't changed at all, apart from the fact I've added this little hornswoggle, which has the heavyweight championship belt on. I think it is. I'm not really too sure. I should really know. I used to follow wrestling so much. But I think this little hornswoggle is so sick. But nothing else on top's changed. But then when we go down below, it has a little bit. We've just got all of my camera stuff all just kind of thrown in there, really. And then we've added this Minecraft shelf. At the big age of 18, I did not think I'd have a Minecraft shelf in my room, but I will like it. I think it looks so sick. I don't really care. I like Minecraft. It is what it is. Then we've still just got my shoes. We haven't changed the curtains as of yet because I'm going to be getting a new floor soon as well. So there probably will be a part 2 to this video once my room is fully complete, because I'm also planning on adding some skateboards there on the wall, and possibly adding some stuff here, and putting these records possibly up on the wall, maybe adding something up there, maybe adding something there. Like, there's a couple more things that might be coming soon to the room, so prepare yourself for a part 2. But then we get into my brand new chest of drawers, which I built, which they really weren't too hard to build. It was literally just like an IKEA pop-up job. But as I said, literally nothing on top has really changed, apart from the fact I've just moved what was on this side to what was on this side. That is literally about it. But we've got all of my YouTube money. This is probably how much I would have actually made from YouTube if I did get paid from YouTube, which I don't. But then once again, we've literally just got my bed. Really nothing too special there. But that is literally my completed room. I think it has come out looking so sick, like so sick. As I said though, there's definitely going to be a part 2 to this, because there's a lot more things that I do want to add. I just need a little bit more time to add it, and probably a little bit more money as well. But if you haven't already, if you could drop a like on this video, and as well comment down below if you think I should add anything to this room, or if you've got any suggestions for me, it would be very much appreciated, because I'm a little bit stuck at the moment. Like, I really don't know what to do with this corner at all. But if you have enjoyed, as I said, please like the video, let me know in the comments. It'd be very much appreciated. But I really do hope to see you in the next video.